All right, take two with this absolute goddamn potato fucking hunk of horse shit. Ugh. How many times I gotta take a picture of fucking shooting something, I have no idea. But we're gonna find out, damn it. All right. Oh, please don't have somebody up my ass at this point. I just cannot fucking handle the bullshit. All right. Fucking goddamn cell phone don't want to do what I tells it. Now, today, we are focusing on black powder magnums. Now, most folks can't do a black powder magnum just because black powder does not do well as a magnum inside of a short barrel. So they fucking think, oh, well, you know, he says, oh, black powder magnum, so you could shoot that out of a short barrel, right? No. Black powder needs barrel length to shoot. It needs to be able to get its happy ass down the line. And so, today we are going to see me, if I can get this fucking thing to work, shoot a black powder magnum of course, the fucking chunky crap shoot of a fucking cap that don't want to work caused a whole goddamn bind up in it. That's great. Hopefully this one sets that shit off, because I don't want to have to do this shit 3, 4, 5 fucking times. Let's try this. Cunt. All right. So as you can see in front of me, I have 9 water jugs. You'd be surprised at how long it takes to get these things together. 9 water jugs set up for a hydrostatic capture test. We're going to see how many of these that this particular round goes through. Now, before I go any further, I want to showcase that these are hollow pointed rounds. They are 45 grain hollow points. And this is why I'm saying this is second take on this, because I shot this motherfucker a lot already. I actually did a fucking op-ed on this already, and it's pissing me off because this piece of shit fucking lost the footage. So, last shot, hope to fucking God it works, because this time I can't miss. I am 5 foot the fuck away from it. Here you go. Plant my ass on a fucking goddamn muddy ground here. And we're gonna see how many. There we go. Finally fucking hit the bastard. Oh. Yes, sir. Finally. I still got a round left, thank God. Okay. Let's see how many the old 44 black powder magnum went through here. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a hole through the back end of 4. 5. Looks like we fucking caught a bullet. Let's take a look, shall we? Yeah, here we go. There. And kerplunk. There you go. 44 black powder magnum. That thing smacked down home, and it didn't deform much. Didn't have to. We penetrated 4 of these. First one, hydrostatic shock, was something to behold. That blew a hole big enough I could stick my hand in that sumbitch. You know what I'm saying? Then it went ahead and it passed through a whole nother 1, 2, or wait, no, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's 4. Of course, a 44 Magnum will go through 5 or even 7 of these things before deviating. However, 44 mags don't use impinged lead. They use a jacketed hollow point. And so this thing striking home and doing what it did, I'm rather impressed. You can see here on the outside of it, it grabbed that rifling really well. See if I can make sure that I'm seeing that on the camera so you can see it on the camera. Yeah, there you go. It grabbed that rifling really well. And that bullet fired with plenty of precision. Of course, it didn't deform much, but it deformed enough. And this is the same kind of lead you'd find in the ball. That's why I used it, because this will not damage my gun no matter what I do to it. So there you go. That's the 44 black powder Magnum. But Blaine, you have a whole bunch more of those particular bottles to shoot. Why are you just leaving them there? Why, so, whoever said I was just leaving them there? Don't you know it? Oh, for your viewing pleasure, I have 3 44 special loadings. I have 2 ball and 1 shot. And then on the other side, I have a bunch more of that 44 Magnum black powder, but just with ball shot. So let's see what we can do. Ah, that didn't want to go. That did. That didn't. 44 mag. Nope. There we go. Oh, you fuck. Well, apparently, my caps are garbage. To be expected. This one's been sitting on my hip for the last 5, 6, 7 days. With no, 6 months, sorry. With never been shot, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna get rid of these junkers. Throw some splat bang new caps on that sumbitch. Get her to far. Because, yeah, we still got a freaking jug over there that ain't been shot. At least 1, if not 2. And I will not tolerate that bullshit. So we need some jugginators. Well, just so happens I have some fresh caps here. These are the red Banes. 1 there. That would be a special. And then that's a special. There. 44s. Red Bane. And then where's my others? I have 2 more. 1, 2. Okay, so 44 mag. And 44 mag. Now, this is, of course, utilizing Crisco for grease. So it may be the powder, but I doubt it. I'm pretty sure it's the caps on this particular one. Just because, like I said, it's been sitting forever and a day, and you know. Anyways, so let's go ahead and take a look, skis. And here you go. Of course. There we go. Black powder Magnum. Nope, didn't fire. Black powder 38 special, or 48 special, I mean, 45 special. Nope. Okay. 45 shot. Nope. What the hell is going on with my gun? 44 mag. There we go. That had some gets on behind it, didn't it? Look at them. They're on the ass of it. So, still have 2 more. Those are, one's a 44 Magnum, one's a special. No, 3 more. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna slap some new caps on there and empty it out. All right, so next, now that I've gotten my cylinder empty, we have one more round in the defensive cylinder I'm going to utilize for this next test, which is the comprehensive meat target. First envisioned by Mr. Paul Harrell probably about 15 to 20 years ago. The comprehensive meat target is made up of pork ribs. I've been holding on to these for a long time. It is made up of some old nasty rotten pork ribs. And coyotes are gonna love me. That's been frozen in my freezer for probably near on, I don't know, a year and a half now. So you know, don't get all butt hurt, because no, I ain't wasting food. That ain't how I roll. Y'all know me. I don't waste food. I ain't got the budget for it. But yeah, I saw fit to put together this meat target in honor of Paul Harrell, so I think I'll do that. I'm gonna shoot it with my last 44 magnum cartridge for black powder. Make sure I poke out the nipple here. But yeah, I'm getting pretty fucking low on my own caps, which is surprising considering I make these bastards every single time I can. So yeah, I have 144 magnum left that I'm going to test. 144 black powder magnum. This is the BPM, not the fucking standard. So with 45 to, yeah, I think this one's a 55 grain, actually, 50 grain. The one that I smacked into the stuff over there was a 55 grainer, and that one actually had some get some behind it, but this one is a 50 grainer maximum. And I'm just giving it a little oomph of juice to make it so it works a little bit easier. Works itself into the action. Isn't so much of a fuss or a fight. This will be my, yeah, there we go. That spins freely. A little bit of WD-40 goes a long fucking way. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna set up that meat target, and y'all come back to you. All right, folks, you can see right behind me here we have the comprehensive meat target tucked away in some bushes, like any old bad guy would be. We have 4 layers of t-shirt with a pork ribs front to simulate ribs, sternum, and pectoral muscle. Behind that, we have a watermelon to simulate lung tissue. Behind that, we have another set of ribs to emulate back ribs, the pork ribs, by the way. And then we have another 4 layers of t-shirt. This is the Paul Harrell comprehensive meat target. So, without further ado, I will go ahead and I will shoot this. I'm standing 5 feet from the target. Hopefully this cap goes off. Well, apparently it won't if it's not underneath the hammer blade. Come on now. All right. Well, let's take a look at it, shall we? Here we go. Now, as you can see, our bullet passed a little bit high, but still hit ribs, simulation, going in and down. As you can see, that is that right there, that is the beeswax that I utilize in order to lubricate the bullet. So now we go through this and we can find we have a bullet passing all the way through the front layers of t-shirt, and there's actually quite a bit more than 4 layers here. I didn't realize, but that's okay because you know, stuff happens. And we get to the meat of the issue. Now we look and see here, we can see it passed cleanly through the ribs, frozen as they are, and broke a piece of rib right here. It's hard to see it because it's red, but that piece right there is rib. In front of that is meat. So we have 2 different pieces here. There's ribs back here, that's rib bone, and then we have meat up here. That passes through there, okay? Cuts a granny right through here and into our watermelon lung tissue. Now, it may not look like much, but I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna pull this watermelon out and we're gonna see what that says. All right,